Hey everyone! I know it's been a while since I made a vlog, but I want to share a vlog finally with you all. The biggest reason for this is because December is such a busy month for me. Now that I've got other priorities with work and all of that, December is extremely busy. So I thought I would talk a little bit about the things that I haven't had a chance to cover yet. Alright, so in this vlog, you're going to see some Christmas lights, and you're going to see me talking about my COVID booster and all of that. Now, I wanted to vlog more on the side effects from my COVID booster, but I actually ended up being okay the next day. So I actually went to work and didn't really have the ability to film. Now, a few things I will say about my COVID booster is that I did still have quite a few side effects, but they weren't as severe as the second video that I shared with you. So if you want to see that, I highly suggest checking out my second COVID shot. I shared pretty much frequent updates with that. This one I just didn't have the time. Hey everyone, just doing a post COVID shot update. This is my first one. I've kind of been updating on Twitter up until this point, but the first update is I'm about 5 hours post my booster dose now, and arm is definitely sore. That is definitely a thing. I really honestly can't lift it much past this point. So, about halfway. I don't think it's as sore though this time as what it was the last time. But anyways, that's the only update I have for right now. Hopefully this is it as far as side effects, and that I don't get the fatigue and muscle pain like I did the last time. So we'll see though, only time will tell. But I'll update you in the next part whenever I can. But I'm hoping that I don't have too many of these. But yeah, that's the update for now. Another thing I want to talk about is what's next going into 2022. What I want to focus on in 2022. Alright, so let's get into where I want the channel to go in 2022. So because of me working now, I am going to be focusing a lot on live content. This means the videos are going to probably be at least a half an hour long. I still would like to get out some vlogs, I just don't know how frequent they're going to be. Right now my goal is to aim for one a month, but as for right now, the most consistent content that I'll be able to get up is likely the weekly lives. You can join those weekly lives for now on Instagram as it happens, or you can watch later on either YouTube, Facebook, and I also do share the old stream to Instagram. It's just not as interactive because you can't see any comments that showed up and you can't participate in live chat. I also like live content because there's very little editing, unlike vlogs, which can take several hours. Now, 2021 was kind of a iffy year for the channel. So I had trouble kind of managing exactly everything that I wanted to do because of having a sudden change to my routine. And that's where I discovered live content, and honestly, it's why I'm going to be sticking with it, because I honestly like it. Even though I don't really have any viewers right now, I believe if I can get consistent with live content, that'll change. With regards to my IIH and migraines, I've had an amazing year. I went into remission this last year with IIH, and then the medication that I'm on for my migraine prevention seems to be getting better with time. There are a lot of days now where I don't honestly have much pain, and there are a lot of days where I feel relatively normal. There are basically days where I struggle, but there's never any days where I have to say I physically cannot do this because of everything, all of the symptoms that I have. It's been a very nice and welcome change, and I really wish this was something that everyone could experience. The reason why I don't mention this very much is because it's not really that helpful to people who are currently struggling. It's good to know that you can get to a place like that, but it's not guaranteed for everyone. And so I want you to know that it's possible, but I don't want it to be like I'm bragging or anything like that, because a couple of years ago, I would have dreamed of being and experiencing the stuff that I do now. All I wanted for the last couple of years since graduating from school was to even just get a job where I could figure out if, I can function. And now I honestly believe I could do pretty much anything as long as I'm able to keep my routine around everything else. And honestly, the one thing that I'm constantly struggling with is getting in workouts. I'm very lucky that my job is quite physical though, so it's not a huge deal, but it has made it so that I gotta really watch my calorie intake. So I apologize if my hair is a little fluffy. We're currently in the middle of a really nasty cold spell here, and the heater is almost constantly running. So my hair does this because of the dry air. So yeah, I could wet it, but then as soon as it dries, it'll just be all over the place again. I really do honestly hope that I can get a computer with a 1080p webcam, because if I can do that, I can just stream directly to YouTube and Instagram at the same time, and then upload whatever version to Facebook. I'm sorry, Facebook, but it's too much for me to stream all at once. And it's too many different angles because I'm using different cameras. I will see you hopefully soon for another vlog. I don't know what January is gonna hold. I was told to expect a drop in hours, but that'll really only happen the first week so far, and now I'm back again up to several hours a week. So we'll see. Again, thank you for your continued support, and I really am excited for 2022. I think with doing live content, it's going to make the content more consistent, but also be able to fit with my schedule. But anyways, guys, that's it for this one. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye for now. Enjoying my content? Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and then make sure you click the notification bell so you never miss any of my upcoming future videos. Bye for now, and thanks for watching.